What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to another Wednesday night unboxing. Well, I'm in the back end. Let's shoot to the front end and see who's on tonight. What's up, Bob, Rich, Ansel, the ushers here? What's up, Eric? What's going on, fellas? So this is the second week we're doing it. We're doing the... Hey, another Bob is here. We got two Bobs. This is the second week we're doing it. Hitting up the Wednesday night unboxings. We'll be doing this every Wednesday night from now on, unless something comes up and I have to change the schedule or something like that. I'm even going to try to do them in Florida. I'm bringing a lot of the gear down with me. Oh, 11 people already. Thanks everybody showing up. Hey John, everybody say hello, get to know each other, all that good stuff. So we're going to be doing the Polar Lights 1/350th scale K'T'Inga, unboxing that guy because I haven't unboxed it yet. Yes, Rakasan. Hobby Lobby here in High Point. Really? Hobby Lobby doesn't have any? I'm surprised. Usually when I hit up Hobby Lobby, there's a few Star Trek models there. Not anything big, usually the 1/1000 scale models. But anyway, the title, I changed it, and it says a giveaway announcement, which we'll do a little later on, probably towards the middle of the thing to get more people on. But it has to do with us hitting 2,000 subscribers a while ago, and I completely forgot about it. So we'll be doing a giveaway, and I'll be telling you guys about that later. And tonight, hello from a newbie. We're all newbies at something, so that's all right. So we're going to be doing another poll tonight, and it's going to be for hopefully next week's unboxing. I'm actually going to start up the poll, and we'll do it a few times for people that are coming in. I'll keep watch of how many people are watching. Right now we got 11. So let me jump over here, and I'm going to start the poll. And for new people, I'm going to teach you how to do the poll, and I'll show you what we're going to do. Let me jump up front and see if the poll pops up. Hopefully it does. If not, I can do a poll through YouTube. Would be nice to use the airbrush. Airbrushing's fun. Practice, practice, practice. That's all. Get some scrap plastic and practice on it. I'm waiting to see if the poll pops up. I hope it does. If not, I know I can do one through YouTube itself. Enable chat, enable slow mode. I'm done with that. Come on, poll, show up. Pop out chat, participants, toggle timestamps. Yeah, watch, now I'm not going to be able to do the poll for the Neo's a nice airbrush. Trigger airbrush reminds me of when I used to paint cars using the big airbrush. And the poll is up and going. Okay, well, hopefully that pops up. Actually, there's a good way for me to figure out if stuff is going to work tonight or not. I just may have to shut off the thing in the back and turn it back on. This way it kicks it in. That's not kicking in. So let me mess with this for a second, and then we're going to go to another screen and show you what we're going to be looking at for next week. I shut off the CloudBot. Let's turn the CloudBot back on. See if anything. Hey Eugene, what's going on? Yes, let's cancel that. Start the poll again. Poll started next Wednesday. Okay. It says start. There we go. I shut it off and turned it on. Alright, so next week's poll has been canceled, and the poll is opened, and I'm going to teach you guys how to vote, but we are going to look at the stuff we're voting on, and I'm going to leave the poll open most of the show, and then we'll jump back and forth to it for anybody that's jumping in later on. But let's switch over and do that first before the unboxing. Aha! Now you should have audio again. That was my fault because I set up this page and I forgot to put the microphone back on. So this is the deal. I'm sorry that we lost audio before. The second place winner or runner-up every week is going to get thrown back into the poll for the following week. Bob, you're close on the vote. I will show you how to do that in a second. You do the same thing, Bob, but you put exclamation point vote, then a space, and then the one you choose. So Mo, Larry, and Curly are up again for next week. I hope you guys can hear me now. It's looking like it is in the back end. And then the next one up for the vote, and I went too far ahead, is the Galaxy Quest, because I was looking at the front end instead of the back end. We've got the Galaxy Quest in there. That's another one. And then also the one, I'm pretty sure this is 1/1000 scale, Star Trek USS Enterprise Space Seed Edition with the SS Botany Bay model. So those are going to be the three. You got the Botany Bay, the Galaxy Quest, and the Three Stooges are going to be in there. Alright, glad it's back. Now, this is how you guys vote. Bob, Gregory, you almost had it. You got to just put an exclamation point in front of that Galaxy Quest. So you do like Bob did. Exclamation point vote and then a space. There you go. Exactly like Eric did it. And you can vote for whichever one you want. So Stooges is going to be like that. Stooges, space is going to be for the Star Trek one, and Galaxy Quest is going to be obviously for the Galaxy. I think for the Galaxy Quest it's just Quest. Yeah, just exclamation point Quest. So we'll do this a couple times as more and more people come in, and we'll flip through that this way they know. So the poll is going to run a while, and then there we go. There we go. People are voting right. So another thing, I know we got a bunch of good you are good, but a bunch of new users here, and you've seen a couple guys already throw it up, the exclamation point space loot. I'll explain this again for a few weeks until we get usual people here, and then they'll know what it is. Space loot is a currency we use in the chat, and that is the longer you watch, every 15 minutes you watch, you get 5 space loot. So a half an hour will be 10, and an hour will be 20, and it goes on and on. So every stream you watch, it adds up and keeps continuing to add up. And why we have space loot is the last Friday of every month, starting in August, we're going to have a raffle, a giveaway, and you get to spend your space loot on raffle tickets. This way you can enter and hopefully win something. So as you see, the guys are doing it. Bob's got 72, Richard's got 25. So they've been watching and gaining their space loot. So that's the deal with that. We're trying to make the chat more interactive. This way you guys can have a little fun here while we're yakking away. Hey Brian, hope everything is going well. So that is that. Let's flip over to no, I don't want to flip over on to a break. Now the other two things that you see below me, the one with 6 going all the way up to 10, that's our subscriber goal. So every month we're trying to hit 10 new subscribers. So as that goes up, you'll see the green bar fill up. Cultman has Supernatural palette and pre-order on Godzilla. I got to pre-order 2 of those Godzilla kits. I got to do that Friday when I get paid. I need 2 of them. Somehow my brothers went bye-bye, and I got to get one for myself. The other little bar right next to me, or underneath me next to the subscriber goal, is donation goals. As I say every week, donations aren't mandatory, but if you feel like you want to donate to help the site out with hosting and giveaways and all that other stuff, contests, it's in the description below, the link to that. If you missed it, we talked about the Mahdi contest on the last live one, so you can go back to my channel and that's on there also. And then the next thing over there is Green Strawberry. That's one of our sponsors, and hopefully we get more. So anyway, enough yakking. We're gonna let the whatchamacallit keep running the poll for a while. Got this big guy. Now, if you haven't seen, actually, I think it might have been after we did the poll. It might have been a little bit before, but Boyd is starting to build this. If you don't know his channel, check out Trekworks, and he's in the middle of building this kit right now. So you can check him out and see what's going on. Boyd always has good stuff on his channel. Oh man, okay, we're gonna have to pull the camera up big time because this box is humongous, and then we'll have to pull it back down to show you the parts. Oops, there goes my little goblin, just fell down. Okay, some of you have seen this, some of you have not seen this. I opened it up real quick at Christmas, so I actually really haven't taken a good look at the box. So this is the K'T'Inga on the front, and there I am shaking the thing and putting my hands in there, and the damn autofocus better not play games tonight. Did you see my comment? No, I didn't see it, Brian. I was working, so if you put it up there today, I was working and I didn't see it. So it's a pretty darn big box. So that's the cover art. And then on the side, hopefully this gets in frame. If not, I will slide it back and forth. They got a picture, they got their own lighting kit over here. It says 27 LEDs. Tells you about the lighting kit and all that other good stuff. And then on the side over here, it tells you it's 2 feet long, shows you the model kit itself, decals, and some of the stuff that comes in the kit. The sides are just pictures of the K'T'Inga. Oh, good, the poll automatically pops up after a while. And then on the back, try not to get the light on here, tells you everything about the kit. Shows you all the detail of the kit, shows you the built-up kit. Again, 24 inches long. There's 133 parts in here. It's got front and rear torpedo tubes, which is pretty cool. And like I said, Boyd already started this. He did the red lights over here. He started the neck and stuff. He had it mocked up today, so that was pretty cool to see what's going on. And if you already voted, now why? Message held for review. I wonder if it's because you said badass. Ooh, you said badass. Big deal. Big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack this guy open and we'll start looking at it. I don't think I even unbag. No, I didn't even unbag or pull anything out of the kit itself. So this is all packed away. I just opened the box. So we got a bunch of stuff to look at. We'll be here a little bit. It looks like there's more instructions or something on the inside. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Now let's try to do this without me dropping everything. There's more illustrations on the inside, so if you take the box apart, I'm really hoping I don't drop everything out. They actually have the color callouts right here on the side of the box, and you use the box art, like number 14 here is, oh, that's the decals, I guess. Or 15 is, they should have put the, that might be in the instructions too, but it's showing all the color callouts, which is pretty nice. Oh, this big piece of plastic. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, bought green strawberry. Green, I didn't notice, green strawberry has the K'T'Inga PE. I didn't know that. I got to actually get a hold of Lucas. This way we could do a review on that stuff. I did not know it. Alright, so I'm going to be putting this on the floor and grabbing stuff back and forth. We'll do the old usual Kenny Conklin unboxing. You have the instruction booklet. It's a very large fold out, which I'm not going to be able to get on camera. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes, 10 steps with all the call outs for the pieces, the base, all the little greeblies on the back. So it's a big kit, but not a lot of parts. They just made it into bigger sections, how you build stuff up. If you hear stuff in the background, that's because Mom and everybody's home. So this kit in one of size was not like what movie. No, because the older kits, nothing was like in the movies, Brian. Nothing is as accurate as they are getting today. The old stuff. Look at the 1/537th Enterprise. That thing literally is a piece of junk because of how they did the plating on it. You have to do so much work to make that thing look any similarity to the movie. Having my iced tea while I'm talking to you guys. Let's see. All right, we're gonna break out the scissors because we're opening this thing together. So we'll check out the decals, or as my friends across the pond like to say, the decals. Who's right, decals or decals? Hey, Chris. Yeah, big kits are fun. Big kits are easier on my eyes too. Like these little guys like this that I want to mess around with. I got to get new glasses. They're just too small for me. All right, so let's check out the decals. They have the decal for the front torpedo launcher. I'm actually going to bring the camera down more because now we don't have the box on here and we could get the pieces closer to you. Sorry for the shakiness of the camera. I just want to get it down a little further. This way we don't have so far to move up. The front torpedo launcher, actually Boyd painted that up and it looked really good, the color he got on there. The Klingon symbol comes in different pieces, so that's going to be interesting to put together. There's the decals for the front windows, some Klingon writing over here, a bunch of Klingon writing over here. The decals are nice. They're not on the thick side or anything like that. So these are pretty good, but most of the stuff, like, I'll probably use these, but this I'm going to try like Boyd did and paint this thing on here. I found the Haynes Klingon manual at Library Friends Kiosk. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. Oh, and right now, while we got you guys here, a selfish plug for Building a Galaxy. I'm in the middle of working on the website. For those of you who don't know, Building a Galaxy is our first book coming out. Working on the website so Tommy can see what I want, and then he's gonna build it from scratch and have the store so we can do pre-orders and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go on to the next. Some of these pieces I'm not going to know the name for, so it's going to be like hootsy-watsies and stuff like that. Alright, first thing we'll do is open this guy up. It's a clear piece and it looks like it's for the top, I guess the impulse or whatever it is on top where it's got the lines down there. Anybody can correct me if they want to. Wow, that sucker is clear. Yeah, that's definitely got to be in there. Look how clear, even on camera you can see how clear that is. Put a little pledge on there, floor care, or if you still have future, that thing will even be shinier. They really did a nice job on how clear that thing is. And that's, I don't have the picture up. I would say it's for this piece right in here because I'm not looking at the directions because that's lit up, so I'm assuming it's going right in there. That is very nice. Impressed already with one piece. Now I did hear a couple people that have built this when it came out that there is wing warpage. I don't know. Some people said their kits were fine. Some people said that their kits weren't the greatest. Alright, here's the usual Polar Lights base. I'm not going to take this out because everybody pretty much knows they got the dome base. And actually the pole is nice because it's hollow in the middle. You'll be able to bring all your wiring right down the middle there. I am going to take out, this comes with the resin, a resin piece and a plastic piece. Now this is for the top bridge. this goes, let's see if I can. I'm gonna keep going back to the art. Ah. Okay, this piece here that I'm trying to show you is this piece over here at the top of the bridge, right underneath the command deck windows over there. Now, I was watching Boyd's latest video, and he was saying that this resin piece is nice, but it doesn't really fit that well, and that the plastic piece fits perfectly and actually looks just as good as this resin piece. So he stuck with the original kit piece itself and didn't even bother with the resin piece. So once I get to building it, we'll find out. You know, I trust Boyd. If he's saying that it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, and that the other piece is better. So there might be a lot of these little things as extra pieces for people. Let's put that in the base thing so I don't lose it. Even if I did lose it, I have the kit piece, so that's not too bad. We got 12 people here. If you're just coming here, we're running a poll tonight, which I'll jump back into. You know, I'll do a little bit of the kit, and then we'll jump back into that and show you. Yes, on both were piles of junk because in the nacelle. Oh yeah, the nacelle pylons. Yeah, they are not good on those. What I actually did, if I have it, I bought very thin. I think it's 1/16. Let me see if I got it while we're. That's the one thing about my shows. We jump from thing to thing. No, I still have it. I have it packed away. But it's not that thin, but it's metal. Basically, I used it as rebar up and down the pylons to keep them from sagging and breaking. So if you ever build it again, you can do that. I wish they would come out with that kit. Do the 1/350 scale kit, except shrink it down to the 1/537 scale. That would be nice because that's an easier model to display. Kenny, donation site is not working. Uh-oh, that should work. I'm gonna have to check that out. Dun, dun, dun. I have a stupid thing. Trying to get everything to work for you guys. Copy. Actually, donations and subscriptions get you more space loot. Hint, hint. And I actually have a couple games on here. Let me see. HTTPS Streamlabs.SciFiantasy. Hey, it's saying I don't have donations enabled. I had donations enabled. Modules. Mini games, commands, loyalty. Sorry guys, just want to check something real quick. Quotes, queue, loyalty, user settings, modules. Okay, I'll have to play with that a little later and see why that's not working. It should have been working. I had everything set up. I had it connected to whatchamacallit, PayPal. Couldn't think. Sometimes I can't think about things. Sponsor banner. Bum, 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 bum. I'll figure it out. We'll mess around with that again. Go back into CloudBot. Make sure that we're there. All right. Enough of that. Enough messing with stuff. Exactly. Yeah, I just looked. It said it's not enabled. But anyway, let's open up the next clear piece. Now there's another. These are very clear too. You can see the shine off of my lighting over here. There's another one that looks like that front piece. I wonder if they put two in there for some reason, because this one here looks exactly the same. This looks like the front torpedo launchers. This is the engines over here. Not quite sure what these clear pieces for. Looks like they got for the running lights and everything like that already clear pieces you could put in there, so you don't have to worry about shoving fiber optics through there, so you'd be able to use LEDs for everything. And this is the front windows, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is actually, I don't know if you can see that, a cool little feature right here is they put it. Now you have to read the instructions. You got a little arrow there, so it's either a down arrow or an up arrow to show you which way to install these properly so they fit in there right. Actually, I've never seen that on a piece before. That's pretty cool that they did that. But I'm pretty impressed with the clarity of all these clear parts. Pretty much on the standard of Bandai right there. Bandai makes some nice clear parts. If I'm going too fast or you guys want to see something a little more, just let me know and we'll slow down on the pieces. Now here comes, we'll start opening the bigger bags. These bags are pretty big sets of whatchamacallit. Can't think. Runners. Yeah, the proper word. You would think I had this from Christmas that I would have opened it up already, but I didn't want to mess with it. All right. This is definitely going to be I didn't realize actually how big this thing is until now, until we opened it up. All right, I'm going to have to start like out over here. So obviously these are parts of that bulb up in the front. And if you can see all the panels in here, they're raised, which is nice. So that'll make it, like Boyd said, I was listening to him. I'm always going back to Boyd because I just watched this video. It's going to make it easy to paint all these right here because these are all different colors and stuff like that. You got the rear decking over here. Wow, a bunch of tiny parts, which these down here I got to be careful with. You can actually see the sprue bent on here. That was not a good packaging job by whoever did that, so I got to be careful with these little guys over here. This is the underneath of the neck down here. Got more windows. All the windows are actually all punched out for you already, so you don't have to worry about micro drill. I want to see on the back. You actually may have to hit them a little bit with maybe the tip of an X-Acto knife on the back to get the windows fully out, but they're all punched out, so you don't have to worry about drilling that. They're all punched out over here too, and these are just all, oh, look at that, even more windows. I didn't realize how many windows this thing has on it. It's got a ton of windows, which is nice for lighting it up. It'll look good. Everything's really nicely detailed and raised, so that's going to make painting a lot easier. Whole bunch of greeblies over here. They really did a nice job. There are a ton of small pieces too, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. Couldn't tell you what all these pieces are. It looks like just pieces to enhance the build. A lot of greeblies and stuff on this one, besides the neck and the bulb and the rear deck over here. This is the top right over here. That's part of the top of the bridge. And this guy too. I'm waiting to see the other piece that Boyd was talking about. That is the same as the resin piece. Now it makes me mad that I thought I had donations set up and they weren't. I know they got my PayPal. I wonder if I have to use the Streamlabs OBS instead of just my regular OBS. I have to check into that. Okay, let's put that guy on the side. Jeez, that's a big ass. You know what's going to happen too? Now that we take it all out, we're not going to be able to put it all back in the way it came. Okay, so there's not really a lot of sprues in here, or runners. Actually, this runner is kind of warped, so hopefully that doesn't affect any of the pieces that are in here. And I see one piece has fallen off. There it goes. There it goes. A piece has fallen off. I don't like when pieces fall off. Boom. Ah, I know what that is. That's the torpedo tube. We'll check that out in a second. See how that sucker bent? It shouldn't affect anything. I hope it didn't affect anything. Got the big bulb, torpedo tube over here. You got a lot more detail down here across the neck. This kit is pretty nice. Then you got the top of the neck over here. Just let me know I want to try to keep it in frame for you. This one's a little bit harder because of how big this kit is. There's the piece I was talking about before. I bet you that's definitely where that glass piece goes down over here. This thing is huge. So this is that main deck area over here. Nice detail up into here with the fine lines and stuff like that. And here's where the crazy painting comes in too, because you got the base color green, and then all of these pieces right here are all different colors. But there's, back to Boyd, there's such a nice clean line on all of them, you shouldn't have any problem either masking those off and using your airbrush or hand painting them. They did a really nice job on that. And then what fell off was the torpedo tube, which will slide in there from the inside. I don't want to try to jam it in there. Be able to light that guy up nicely. I think Tenor Controls has a lighting kit for this, so if they do, I may check it out. But usually I go to my brother and ask him to help me make things, and he's good at all that electronic stuff too. So this is how big this sucker is. At least the camera, I'm hoping it's behaving tonight for everybody. You guys don't have to be quiet, you can talk to each other. I'm just not keeping an eye on the chat because I'm trying to do this guy here. Boom. Let's see how many we got left. 1, 2. All right, I'm gonna do this one. This one goes on the bottom, and then once everything's out of the oops, almost forgot to put away the torpedo tube. I know I would lose that, and then I'd be begging Polar Lights for a new one. Oh, I see this is the one that has the other top part that they not recast, but they cast in resin too. Alrighty, now, alright, I don't know the names of them. I'm just going to call them not the engines, the little fins on the bottom of the wings. These guys over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I know somebody came out with like an insert where you would cut this out and put it in, but I'm not doing that. I'm going with what is here that was in the movies. It's pretty cool. Yeah, riveted. Yeah, it's real riveting. It's pretty cool. The piece that they made to light it up, but I would much rather go with how it looked in the movie. I don't need this lit up. I want it to look similar to what was in the movie itself. Here's the rear torpedo bay, and it's nice. If you notice over here, this is where the engines are going to be. They already have holes in here pre-made for you, and that's looking like a 5mm LED would fit right in there, so you don't have to. You know what? Let's check it out. I think I have 5mm. 5mm. We're going to check that out and see if that sits right in there. So I know Boyd was saying on the top piece for the command bridge, it also has another piece in there that you can sit. Yep. Look at that. 5mm fits right in there. No problem. Glue that sucker in and you're good to go. So you don't even have to worry about drilling the holes over there. They thought about everything on this kit pretty much. Fits in there beautifully. And the same thing, I wish I knew which pieces. Might have to look at the instructions for this guy. This right here is that same dome, and actually looking at it, it looks exactly the same as that resin cast one, and it actually looks cleaner, especially the bottom halves. That's probably why it'll fit better. It's just molded in the plastic, it's going to fit better. So that's, definitely like the feature that they made it so you can pop lights in here with no problem at all. And more of the top decking over there. I don't know, I think this is an underneath part over here. Not sure. Like I said, I'm not looking at the directions, I'm just looking at the quality of the parts and all the detail that they got on here. They really did a nice job. I have to get 2 K'T'Ingas, one for my Uncle Joe and the other for myself. Well, that's actually what I'm doing with the new Godzilla model. Well, not the new Godzilla model, but the one that they're repopping, the 16-inch tall one with the diorama base. My brother had that, and he gave it to me to build for him. But we moved from one house to another, and somehow that thing disappeared. So I'm glad I did not buy it on Amazon, because it was like 150 or 160 bucks on Amazon, and now they're repopping it for 50 or 60 bucks, so I could get both of them that I want. So that's not a problem. That's actually worked out better for me. Yeah, these K'T'Ingas are really nice. So before we get to the, how many bags we got left? 2 bags. Before we get to those 2 bags, we are going to jump back over for anybody that's just jumping on the stream. We got a poll running, and the poll that we're running is going to be for next week's unboxings, and the 3 that we get to vote on this week are the 3 Stooges. We'll open up all 3 of those if we get to it. If this one wins, I mean. So that's one. The next one is the Star Trek Enterprise Space Heat Edition with the Botany Bay. We'll do that one. Or the Galaxy Quest. So those are the 3 that you can vote on. Now, if you're new here and you don't know how to vote, it should pop back up. But what you're going to do is you're going to put an exclamation point vote. I'm going to see if I can scroll back and copy it. I know it's back. Oh, there it is. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Copy. Let's paste this in here. Okay, what you would do, if you want to, that's going to be a sweet Halloween build. What you can do is you do exclamation point vote, like it shows you there, and then a space, and then exclamation point Stooges if you want to vote for the Stooges. Vote, exclamation point vote, space, exclamation point quest if you want to vote for the Galaxy Quest, or exclamation point vote, and then space, and then an exclamation point space if you want to vote for the Star Trek Enterprise. So those are the 3 that we're doing now, or for next week, that one of those will win, and we'll take a look at that. And then here's the last one. The Stooges should pop up here in a second, and there they are. So you keep voting space. You know, your only one vote is gonna count. So those are the 3 things. So we're pretty much in the middle of the show. Wow, we're going 46 minutes already. I didn't even. Brian, what you got to do is exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, and then exclamation point space, like you have it, and then your vote will count. I know it's a little weird at the beginning, but you guys will get used to how the voting works and all that good stuff like that. So since we're pretty much in the middle of the show, we'll talk about the other thing that's in the title, and that is the giveaway announcement. So a while back, I put on YouTube, we were getting close to 2,000, and I usually do a giveaway at the big ones like 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500. There you go, Brian, you got it. So I completely, Mark got it too. So I completely forgot about the giveaway I was going to do for 2,000, and we're already up to almost 2,200. And if you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the notification icon. This way you know, hey Spencer, every time I'm on here doing live shows, or I do one of the reviews or unboxings or Frankenstein or whatever I'm doing, I got to get more videos up. But I completely forgot about the giveaway. Now what the giveaway was, if I can lean back without falling down and busting my ass. We are going to, I say we because the wife allows this, we are going to be giving away, and let me switch back to the workbench. We're going to be giving away 3 of the ultrasonic cleaners. Now, there's multiple uses for this. I use it for my airbrush, to clean my airbrush when I gunk it up a lot. You can actually clean your regular brushes with it. Just a little water in there, and you press it down, you see a big puff of smoke. And I actually have stripped models in this guy. So it comes with the one little crate, or you can use it for jewelry. You can use it for whatever you want. It comes with this. Some of the little pieces for airbrushes don't fit in here, so it goes right along the bottom. It's got different modes, it's heated, all sorts of stuff. So what we're gonna do is this Friday, yes, because next Friday I am going to be in Florida. So this Friday we're gonna have the giveaway. We'll go live, and I can set up giveaways on here, and it's not going to cost you raffle tickets, but it'll be through a raffle. I'll teach you guys how to do that night. So you'll just put in one ticket. It won't cost you any of your space loot or anything like that, and then we'll have a raffle for the 3 people that will win one of these guys. So that was my promise a while ago. Completely forgot about it. Now that we're over 2,000, we'll be doing that on Friday night. So don't forget, Friday night, probably 6 or 7 o'clock, I'll post something all over the place so you can find me, and we'll be giving these away to 3 lucky winners. Alrighty, so we're still in the right frame here. Oh wow, we got 19 people watching. Holy cow. Have never had that many people watching. Welcome aboard, everybody. If you're not, yes, good luck to everybody that'll be here and entering. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and notification button. We're trying to hit our thing, our goal for the month, 10 new subscribers. Let's open this sucker up. Now this is the body of the ship. This thing is huge. It's huge, huge, huge. Okay, this is, I'm going to say that this is the top half. There's one more piece attached to it right here in the back. Let's bring you up to show you the detail on this guy. I don't know exactly what part it is, but it's there. This is where the top half of the hull is going to go on. Your neck is going to go over here. You got the opening for, I'm sure there's another piece for the pole to sit there, or over here. No, this is the top, so the pole's on the other half. So this is actually going to be a good spot to put if you're the type of person that likes batteries. It looks like it should hold batteries. I don't ever use batteries in my builds if I'm lighting them up. They all get a wall wart, and all the electronics except for LEDs go into the base. You can see all the crazy detail over here. I mean, they really went out. I hope you got, yeah, you could see it. I could see it on there. So I use mine all the time. I've caught hell on Facebook groups for recommended. I've never caught hell on Facebook or on YouTube. Actually, a couple guys, Michael Fitchenmeyer, I think that's how he says his last name. He owns Fitch and Fu, I think is the company, and he makes all sorts of cool models. He actually was the one that was telling me how to clean my paintbrushes in there. I've had a lot of guys that say they use them for stuff. It's the people that don't know how to use it that most likely complain. But again, you got all the detail. This is all raised, so it's going to make it easy. This is so big, easy to mask this off. This is going to be a whole bunch of different colors. I'm trying to go slow across it, this way you can see everything over here. And it's the same on that side. I'm going to leave this one out for a second. I want to see if I can mate it up to the other one, because a lot of people saying they don't mate right and it's got gaps and warpage. We're going to find out now. So this is how big it is. This, I turned over my mat because the autofocus goes crazy. How many inches across is? So this is 2 feet across. So there's not much on each side left over. 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 inches on each side. So 6, 7 inches on each side. That's pretty wide, that kit. It's a big bird of prey. Yeah, Jason, this is the first time. Actually, I got mine at Christmas time. This is the first time I am opening the bags and actually taking everything out of the box. I never took everything out of the box. So I'm going to put that guy on the side for a second, and then we're going to mate him up after we take a look at this. This actually has couple parts in here. Man, this guy is huge. And this is why we need a house. Just for models. Just can't fit them in a small apartment, something this big. Alright, let's whip out the second half of the kit, of the body, the hull. I'll put that on the side over there too. Alright, before we look at that, this is for the bulb at the front. That kind of sucks right there. You see, it's already breaking off, so you're gonna have to cut that off nicely. Definitely gonna have to fix that right there, a little putty. Be careful cutting these off, it's gonna leave marks. But this is where the bulb is. I'll go on the top half. Looking to see if they have any more places for LEDs in here. But it's nicely cast, smooth. Really nice detail in the ridges over here. Just a little upset with this. Might have been, I guess that's alright. Even if they break a little bit like that one is, that's not that bad of a fix. Let's put you on the side over here. Told my wife the same thing. I live in a condo, no roof. Exactly. Need to get a house. That's why we're looking for a house. So my wife could ship me off to the basement and not have to worry about what I'm doing here in the corner. Again, this is the bottom of the ship. You can see all the raised detail over here. I guess, like, here we go again. Like Boyd said, hey, what's going on? NY 3D Creations. Listen, guys. If you have not checked out NY 3D Creations and you like figures and stuff like that, he has awesome figures. If you want, throw up a link to your website or your Facebook, wherever people can find them. This way they can find your stuff. Listen, guys, I have no problem with sharing of links to your websites, or if you own a business or stuff like that. It's all about the sharing, getting things out there. So check out NY 3D Creations. I actually got to save up some money because he has some cool figures I want to get. The dome on the bigger kit was not right. That was 537 kit. Your kit in 2011. I don't even have I don't know if you're talking about the Kronos 1 or the D7, but this is an all new tool. This kit here, the 1350, this is not based off of anything but the studio model. So this is all brand new. But yeah, the detail on this is crazy. Here you go, you got the front bay where the neck is going to go. Again, all of your windows are popped out, so you don't have to worry about getting in there with any type of tool and popping those out and messing anything up. So that's pretty sweet right there. Alright, let's try to mate these guys up just to see if there is any warpage or anything like that. Watch my luck, I'm going to try to mate it up and the pins are going to get stuck. Aha. One of my pins is bent. Trying to be careful with it because I don't want to break anything. I don't want to break anything and start cursing on camera, because that's what'll happen. Yeah, actually, this is not the easiest thing to mate up. That is off. That is off. The front over here mated up fine. Alright, there we go. Make sure our pins are in here. See, like I said, a pin was going to get stuck in there. I knew it. There we go. Make sure that... Oh, I know why it's not mating up. You big dummy. Actually, no, that should be fine. Let's get that there. Let's get that there. That's the front. You can see I'm not getting these pins to mate up, so actually I may clip the pins and push it down. Some of the pins are bent, so it's not going in there perfectly. It's definitely not going in there perfectly. So I'm going to have a little pain in the butt time. It could be also, I don't think it's touching that. Nah, it is touching that. I cut that out, but still, even if I squeeze this on the back, that should be on there. Squeezing it together, this pin is not meeting up, so I'm going to have to cut that pin off probably. And you can see if I squeeze this down, this has a little lip over here, so that'll have to be worked out. The front pin should go in no problem. Alright. And pins aren't, even with that thing on the back, the pins should line up, but I'm having trouble getting these guys to line up. Because I got bent pins and stuff. I don't feel like cutting plastic either. But there should be no problem lining these things up. Alright, so there's a little kit that was warped, just joined. Yeah, I heard that, oh, let me, I see you put up your website. Let me go back. Alright, NY3D Creations. There, if you scroll back a little bit, there's his Facebook group and his eBay. So scroll back up a little bit. Yeah, Mahdi's going to be fun. Hopefully we could get more people into it. Yeah, I heard that the first versions of these, the wings were warped. I don't know if the newer versions. I know this is the first release of it because the mother-in-law got me this for Christmas. So, like I was saying, even with this guy in the back here, it should still line up, and I should be able to squeeze the front together. All right. Since we're live, might as well, let's play with it. So that's the first thing I'm seeing that may pose a problem for us is getting that. Oop, don't do it like that, Kenny. You're gonna break it. That's thick plastic. Wow, that's really thick plastic. Where's my better Zoron cutters? There we go. Come here, you. There we go. I'm just cutting it from up here. I'm going to cut this out. Leave those in there because that's not going to affect anything. I'm going to take my Dremel and cut those because I'm starting to break the plastic and I don't want to break it because I'm Russian. Well, I'm not Russian. I'm Czech and Slovak. And Irish. All right. We got that pin. We got that out of there. Let's line that guy up there. That guy's lined up. Absolutely, the pin in the corner here does not meet because now that pin in the middle is gone. I have this guy through where he's supposed to go through. So most likely it's going to be cutting the pins off, lining it up without them, and then putting it together. So we would definitely run into a problem with the first run of this kit. Nothing that can't be fixed though. Nothing that can't be fixed at all. But that's a pretty darn big ship. That is big. Now I gotta mess with that and cut that out. Cut that piece out right. Be careful when you're cutting this. This is thick plastic. I'm gonna take my Dremel and get that out. No big deal because this is gonna be covered anyhow, so I'm not too worried about what I just did. Oh, and there's the hole right there for the polar lights stand on that. Oh, there's more lighting back here that they already have the pre-drilled out holes. Ah, look at that, and it's got slots. Got sluts for them. It's got sluts for them. Let's see. Is that a 3mm hole? Since we got it out. I never got that kit. I want to get that kit. Definitely want to get that kit. Is that a hole for a 3mm? It looks like a light would go there. I might be wrong that it's a light. Could be a light. Can't tell. Won't fit in there, so... Uh-oh. I don't even know what color LED I just pulled out. Yeah, we'll put it in the red. We'll find out. But that... Let me put these pieces away. I'm just a little disappointed in that because I knew the first run was a little off on that, but it's nothing we can't fix. It's definitely something we can work on. Hobby Mike. Got it for $30. Get out of here. Oh my god, you lucky dog. I'd love to pick that thing up for 30 bucks. It's hard. That's a hard one to find. So the only complaint about this until we start building it so far is the one piece I tested, and that is a known defect on this kit. We'll see. I'm not going to be building it for a while because I don't have the room, but we'll see what happens with Boyd. Excuse me, got the hiccups. That's okay, we're still here. We'll see if Boyd runs into that same trouble, and if he shows us the fix for it. Now I'm going to drop this stuff in here. Hey, let me bring the box up too. So it's a very, oh my god, I almost fell. It's a very nice kit. Like I said, study the photos shown here. So yeah, if you take out, you can take apart the box, the flaps, and it shows you more colors and stuff and tells you a little bit what to follow. So that's pretty cool. This should be a fun build. Now, let's take bets on if I could get this thing back into the box. I'm just trying to see which way I should put it. Back into the box like it should be and close. Good God, the price. Yeah, the price of the NX-01 is quite ridiculous. Quite ridiculous indeed. So we still got to check on the pole, which will close. I wasn't looking for it, and I saw it on a top shelf covered in dust. The guy said it had been there since 2000. Could have whatever I had in my. Oh my God, dude! You should have went and played the lotto right after that. The color guide has on the side here testers enamels. There are. Oh yes, and on the other side, one side, if you're an enamel painter, has the tester enamels, and on the other side has the Tamiya acrylics. So you have a choice of what you want to do, acrylic or enamels, which I'm an acrylic painter. I stick with the acrylics. Oh, I'm not going to fit it in here. I'm not going to fit it in here. I know it. You didn't hit the lotto. Yes, acrylics for the win. It's easier when you're doing acrylics in a smaller apartment and stuff like this, that I don't get it everywhere. Enamels stink up the joint. And you're welcome, Spencer. Let's see. This actually, hey, I got it in there somewhat. If I taped it, it would stay shut. One last shot at the top of the box over there, if I can, without making you guys all seasick from the camera flipping up and down. But this is a really nice kit. A little work on this, which shouldn't be bad. Hopefully just cutting out those pins and laying it in there should be alright. If not, we'll figure it out. This one may be in a book too. Yeah, that's definitely like winning the lottery. Alright, so that is the K'T'Inga. Close to an hour too. Not bad. Almost 7 o'clock. So let me jump back over here. So what we are going to do is, if you're just jumping on, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to keep saying that, and the notification icon. But if you just jumped on, we're running a poll right now for next week's review. It's going to be, just in case, I don't know who's here and who's not here. We got the Three Stooges, which we will do all three of those, unboxing them and checking them out. Those are still in the shrink wrap. Haven't taken those out. Also up would be the Space Seed edition of the USS Enterprise with the Botany Bay. And then the third one would be the Galaxy Quest. I could tell you this now, Eric. Book 2 will be all Empire ships, and we will be doing, and just in perfect time, I'll get back to you in a second, Eric. Perfect time. The poll is up there. It's showing you how you vote. Hey, what's going on, Kenny? Okay, how you vote, guys, is you put an exclamation point vote. I'll show you now because I haven't voted yet. I'm just going to subtract my vote. You do exclamation point vote, hit a space, and then you put an exclamation point and either Stooges, exclamation point quest, or exclamation point space for the one you want to do. Exactly like Hobby Mike did it right there. Vote, you do exclamation point vote, space, and then exclamation point, and the one you want to pick. If you look up about just above what Moonwalker model said, that's Kenny, you'll see the 3 choices you have there. We're going to let that run a few more minutes, and then we'll see which one we're going to be checking out, or possibly 3 we'll be checking out next week. Hey, Peter. Peter, with your exclamation points, don't leave a space between the word vote or Stooges. It's an exclamation point and vote together, and then hit the space bar and an exclamation point and Stooges together, and that's how it gets in there. I didn't even know there was a 1-350. Oh, that I know what you're talking about, Brian. This is, yeah, like I said, those are old. Hey, look at you guys are getting it. I like that. Hey, what's going on, BC? Yeah, those are older kits, so they're not. Yes, you got it there, Peter. The older kits, like I said, they're not as detailed as the newer kits. They didn't, they did their research as best they could, I guess, and put out models how they could. But today's models are definitely much better than those older kits. You're talking about K'T'Inga. Was there a K'T'Inga in 2011? I don't think there was a 1-350th K'T'Inga in 2011. This is the newest K'T'Inga I know of. Is the new Polar Lights one. They said the one, what was it? Not the K'T'Inga. The Star Trek. The Star Trek Bird of Prey is what they came out with, and that was supposed to be 1/350 scale, but it's pretty much the same. It's the same exact kit as the 537 scale kit. And there's another thing for everybody that's new here that's popping onto the stream. If you see Eric, Star Trek Modeler, he put up exclamation point space loot. The longer you watch, the more space loot you earn. So for every 15 minutes you watch, you get 5 space loot. And what we're doing is a raffle the last Friday of every month starting in August. And will be, you use your space loot to buy a raffle ticket, and then you'll be in for the raffle and hopefully win a prize. Anybody that's jumping on now and that's not a registered member, or I shouldn't say registered, a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, because this Friday we're going to have a giveaway. We're giving away 3 ultrasonic cleaners. So jump on in on that. But that, my friends, ring that bell. Ding, 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 ding. That, my friends, is all I... Uh-oh. Well, I win the... Hey, Mark, you made it for the... You just missed the whole thing. Hey, Mark, the second Mark that popped up, if you... hey, look at that. You're gonna win the giveaway. Mark's got 5 space loot, so he's been watching for 15 minutes. All right. We have a bunch of people here. I gotta come up with a name for you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because the poll's been running the whole time, go into the poll, and we will see. All right, guys, we got, how many people we got here? We got 18 people here, and we have 14 votes. Not bad. If you haven't voted yet, Mark Dunmore, if you want to vote for next week, what we're going to do, here's the 3 choices: Stooges, the Galaxy Quest, or the Star Trek Enterprise Space Seed. Just hit exclamation point vote all together, and then a space, exclamation point, and one of your choices. So I'll let this run another minute or 2, and then we're going to pull up the thing and see who wins for next week's unboxing. Change the thing again, and there's the Three Stooges. Those guys are cool. I always wanted them for a long time, and actually, you got me the Three Stooges for Christmas, right? See, the mother-in-law got me the K'T'Inga and the Three Stooges for Christmas. And she found the Three Stooges all together for a damn good price, and it all came in a package. It was, you got to put exclamation point vote, then a space, exclamation point quest mark, and you'll have your vote in. Yes, she loves the models. She's always checking out everybody's models and stuff like that. And if you guys haven't and don't know about it, copy. If you guys haven't joined or don't know about it, come over to our official site. This is our official site. There you go. You got that. Edit and try again. You know, stupid thing won't let me put in my own. Oh, there we go. There's our community. That's our official community where you can come hang out, post your builds, and all that other stuff. Alright, so it showed me that the poll is up again, so I'm going to go back there and I'm going to end the poll. I'm going to close the poll. We're going to complete the poll. And it should pop up with the winner. And there it is. You can no longer vote on this poll. Yeah, my mother-in-law rocks. She's always into the model. She's into the Frankenstein. Everything we do with the model, she loves it. So this week, the Galaxy Quest was the most voted option of the poll with 46.67% of the votes. That's a small kit, so it's not going to take us a long time to look over that one. And I will let you know. Let me look in the back end if I can see it. Oh no. Let me see if it has it. In second place was the Three Stooges again. They came in 2 weeks in a row. They came in second place, and Space Seed was in third place. So Galaxy Quest we'll be checking out on our next unboxing video. And that's actually a small kit, so if it goes pretty quick, since the Three Stooges won or came in second place 2 weeks in a row, we may do those guys also. Maybe take a look. No Trek love tonight. Nah, no Trek. We had Trek this week. Trekkie Trek. So that is that. So we got definitely Galaxy Quest next week. If that goes real quick, we'll bust out either the Three Stooges or maybe the Star Trek one for Eric. Make him happy. Which would be cool. Donation goals. I'm just looking in the back end for some stuff here. I want to see if I can. Settings. Okay. Thought I had this set up. .com. Submit. Okay, my PayPal account. Settings, US, $1. I thought I had that set up. Save settings. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just checking something in the back end. Chat amongst yourselves for a second, guys, and I want to see something because Richard was trying to make a donation before, and I figured since it's the end of the stream almost, I will see if I can, if it's in here. Is this? Okay, I'm gonna come back to the front end. Galaxy Quest Mine. Yeah, it's pretty much Trek. It's definitely pretty much Trek. Okay. Copy. Uh-oh, somebody asked the April, Galaxy Quest anything like Star Trek? Sure, see? Even, hey, what's going on, Ken? Yeah, I gotta ask for some birthday presents. And NY3D Creations. Definitely have. And some of NY3D Creations builds, or I should say kits, are actually in the Mahdi contest. Alright, there we go. Copy. Alright, now, hey Ken, good to see you. Let's see. Let's see if I get this right. Commands. Where's my custom ones? That's what I have Ken as. Ken is one of our regulars and has his own YouTube channel. So if you click on the link that I just put up over there, that's Ken's YouTube channel if you want to check him out. Now, I just actually fixed donations. Like I said, donations are not mandatory. That's if you want to give, that's great because it actually helps out the stream, getting stuff for the stream, doing whatchamacallit, the giveaways and contests and everything we do on the channel. So it all helps out. Maybe we could talk and I will donate a kit to the possibility. Oh, that's awesome. That would be cool. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about putting up your logo. You see where green strawberry is on my thing? I want to throw your logo up there too. This way people can come and find you. I plan on building the Botany Bay kit, Jason. I absolutely will. It's just I got to finish my shelf queens before I get to anything else. So, you're welcome, Ken. And this is the donation link. If, it's like I said, it's not mandatory. It's on there if anybody feels like they want to donate and help out the channel and all that other stuff. I don't ask you to give to me. It's just there if you want to. So, that's that. And if you haven't watched it yet, our last video was on the Mahdi contest. That's coming up. If this year it's figures. So if you want to join, just come over to the site. If you have any problems, you can always email me here at hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com. I can get you set up on the site, walk you through how to register for the contest and all that other good stuff, and get you in there. So, K'T'Inga, I'm upset. I actually, after this stream is over, I might bust it out again and play with that piece just to see if I could get it to fit. So if there's any questions or anything about the site, the book. Oh, that's what I was saying about the book before. I left you flat there for a second, Eric. Book 2 is all Empire ships. So those are the first two.
Take my money.
Uh-oh. Somebody donated. Hey, thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. You're the first one to get the little thing to say, shut up and take my money. It should pop up with the little guy, but he didn't pop up. So, and actually, I try to make the stream interactive, so if you're interacting with, like, donations, that scrolls across the top. The subscriber bar goes up if you subscribe to the channel. There's actually, I added a few games that to keep guys occupied while we're doing stuff. Modules. One of the games I added, I didn't try it out, allows viewers to duel with each other for points. So let's see if this works. And you hit duel. I'm assuming there's a space. Like it's just you can duel each other. Username and then points. And the username, let's go. I wonder if I have to put @. There we go. @ symbol, Jason Lang, and 1 point. I'm going to see if this works. You can duel each other for points. I don't know how it works yet, but I'm going to see if it works or not. Just let you know, the cells are a pain to get straight. I had to glue the hell out of them. Oh boy, that's not fun. I'm sure it's going to be a pain in the neck. 10. It's a duel count. My thing yelled at me. Okay. I want to know how the duel works. Because, like, you guys can fight each other for if you've got points and you want to fight each other. And I'll explain to you how it works in a second if I could get it working. I'm just picking on Jason for a second because he's the first name I saw. So I want to see what happens with this thing. It's just to make the stream more fun and keep you guys entertained and all that other stuff and have something to do. Okay, Star Trek Duel SciFiantasy at 10 points. Oh, we're going to find out if it works or not. So, Obviously something's working. Okay, Star Trek modeler wants to duel you for 10 points. You can accept or deny within 2 minutes. Okay, we're gonna see what this silliness is about and how we duel, and you can actually earn points this way by stealing somebody else's points. There's a thing called heist too, which I think you can rob people's points. So I'm gonna play with Eric right now. Ah, you won the duel and won 10 points. Feels good, man. So you stole 10 points from me. You got 10 of my points. So if you guys want to have fun and dueling each other, just remember, you'll lose loyalty, you'll lose space loot because you're dueling and trying to get points from somebody else. So there's a bunch of other things we'll mess around with and see how that works. You have 94 space loot. So that's pretty cool. I know there's another silly thing on here that I'm going to try it right now and see if it works. And hold on, I want to see if this works. It's supposed to be.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you, Rick. That was very nice of you. There's a way like everybody can build a pyramid, but I think if somebody talks in between, it ruins it. And I think there's loyalty points with that too, but it's got to be the same emoji, and you build a whole freaking pyramid. There's a lot of stuff we can do on here to be interactive and fun and keep the chats fun and all that other good stuff like that. And that's like one of my favorite things to say. All that good stuff. How do I get rid of these stupid emojis now though too? Because I don't want the emojis on there. Yeah, I think we had to have nothing in between. Thank you very much, Rick and NY3D Creations. That is awesome of you. Like I said, any donations, I'm not putting them in my pocket. It's going right to hosting of the site, so come join the site, or it's going to go to giveaways for the channel, so it comes back to you guys, or it's going to go into the contests, the Mahdi contest or something like that. So it all goes to help keep everything up and running. I'm hoping, I know we're running long here. How do you donate money? This is you don't have to, nobody has to, but this is the link to the donation page. And your guys' stuff will keep scrolling by just to let everybody know you guys are awesome and are contributing to the channel. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the live streams. I'm doing it for fun, and I have a lot more fun doing the live stream and then doing the regular videos that you come and watch. So yeah, the Vorcha is the same one as the old one too, Brian. They really just repopped a whole bunch of stuff. I wish they would come out with newer molds of a lot of the things. I am going to be doing still my smaller videos, the 10-15 minute ones, and that's more going to be like to show off the whatchamacallit, like anything I get in for review or unboxing. I'd rather call them an unboxing than a review, because reviews you're really building them and stuff like that. And actually, since Green Strawberry's on here, I don't know if you guys, I didn't have many viewers last time I did it. Let me see where they are. While we're here and we have some time before the wife says dinner's ready or anything like that. I got that one, I got that one, I got that one. Where did the other one go? Okay. We'll do 2 quick unboxings too, just in case you haven't seen it. If you haven't been to Green Strawberry yet, I have their place memorized. It's greenstrawberry.cz. They have a whole bunch of aftermarket parts for Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, all that other stuff. But I'll show you a couple kits in here that I didn't do official videos for yet. And this is the T65 X-Wing canopies. This is for the Bandai 1/72 scale kits. Inside the box comes instructions, and it comes with 2 vacuum canopies. And also, you're not going to really be able to see it, laser cut masks. This way it's easier to do some painting on these. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong frickin' thing. Let me get back over here. Haha. Gotta go to the workbench. Okay, here they are. This is the T65 X-Wing canopies from Green Strawberry. Like I said, for the band kit. Comes with the laser cut masks on here. You really can't, it's hard to see, but they're all laser cut, so you can pluck them off and put them on. And these are the vacuum formed canopies for that kit. And if you see the little hash marks in there, what Lucas did, the camera's going to autofocus because it's clear, but what he did is he put those hash marks in there so it's easier to see where you cut everything instead of slicing into the canopy itself. But the nice thing he did was you don't just get the one canopy, you get two just in case you mess something up, and you can just work on the second canopy there. So these are nice little canopies. And then I'm going to show you the other Green Strawberry one. I'm going to make official videos on these, but I figured we're here, we're hanging out. And that's the one thing about my streams, it's more of just hanging out and bullshitting about models and stuff like that, or seeing me do something stupid or break something or paint something wrong. Once I start doing more of that on here, it's all fun and games, because I'm no professional modeler. I just do it to have fun. Mark Dunmore over there, though, he is one of our builders for the books. And here we go, back to the books, Eric. I keep forgetting you. Once I'm done showing you this one, then I'll get back to the books and answer your question. I didn't forget you. I can't see that. Let me jump back over here. Did you ever get the Excelsior photo etch for review? Not yet. I did send that out. Oh boy, I have a clear credit card and look at resin stock. So I'm like, yeah, check out NY 3D NY Creations over there. He's got a lot of good stuff. But not yet. I emailed Lucas to let him know which kits I wanted to review for him or unbox for him, and it should be coming soon. It takes a little while to get from the Czech Republic to here. So what I'm going to show you up next is this is the 1/350th USS Franklin detail set from Green Strawberry, and it comes with resin and photo etch parts and a piece of acetate. You got your usual instructions. I won't go over those. Green Strawberry does nice instructions. Shows you all the stuff that you need to know. I know there's a piece of acetate in here somewhere because I found it on the carpet the other day. But as soon as I get that, Eric, I will let you know. So this is a little piece of acetate, and I'm pretty sure this is for the front window over here. If you can see that, it's a little hard. I don't have this kit yet, but I want to get this kit. I'll go over if I can open it up, little bag. We'll go over the resin parts first. They make excellent resin too. All their stuff is cast nicely, and I'm pretty sure they 3D print the stuff up first, clean it up, and then they cast them up. So this is going to be a little difficult to see, and I really hope you can see it on here. This is the bridge. I mean, these are just tiny little chairs for the bridge, and also the railings for the Franklin Bridge. They're cast very well. Everything's clean. Very little flash on the inside. That's expected. That comes off nice and easy. And then you have the bridge itself. Again, I'm hoping it doesn't go crazy with the autofocusing. The holes, the screens over there. It's really nice for a 1/3. I'm shocked that the 1/350th scale, this ship is kind of tiny. I thought it would be bigger, so I guess in a real space life, it's a smaller ship. But it would have been nice if it was a little bigger. So that's the resin seats and railings and the bridge. Now on the bridge here, I'll show you in the directions on this PE. It actually builds up in layers. I don't want to bend this stuff. Again, Green Strawberry does a lot of research. They do very nice PE like this. These 4 pieces right here, these are all built up into layers for the bridge. And then you have for the engines over here, grills. You got a real tiny ass ladder over there. Sorry about the cursing, guys, but when live, I'm just I got to get a Franklin kit still, Ken. I want this kit to do it. So that's the PE for, I was saying, that builds up into a nice little little deck. And then you got all this tiny, and this is more decks over here, and tiny little pieces. I'm not sure what they're for. I think they were on the outside of the ship, and these were out on the outside of the ship. I'm not exactly sure what these are for either. I got to look up the ship and see what they did. And this is the front window there, so that's where your acetate will go. But he does really nice work. I got to look more into what these pieces are exactly, and then we'll do the official video of showing it. What fushnikins you got going on over there? We're ordering Italian. What do you want? Oh, we're having Italian? All right, guys, here's the next poll. Italian. Should I have baked ziti with a meatball or chicken parm and spaghetti? Did you test that kit out yet, Ken? Because I know Ralph does great work with his kits. I got the green strawberry kit for the Batmobile. That green strawberry kit is nice. I think I did the review on that myself, and then I sent it up to my buddy Jason Marshall up in Canada, and he put it on his Batman chicken parm and spaghetti. Bill chose that so far. Let me know. I'm sure you'll do a video on it. Hey, we got 20 people here. Hey, we got new people. Salad. Yeah, I'm fat. I'm getting fat. Chicken parm and spaghetti. There we go. Chicken parm and spaghetti. But check out green strawberry. They're really, really good stuff. New people. You guys are getting the hang of the exclamation point stuff. Anybody new? Because we got a bunch of new people here. What you're seeing now with the exclamation point and vote is we're trying to keep the stuff interactive. So I got my wife doing a lisp over it. Say one of my friends has a lisp, and you're making fun of them right now. So anyway, if you're new, the exclamation point stuff, diet drink, oh my god, I have a gut. I got to get rid of that. But it's all to keep the stuff interactive. So, and there's the space loot. Space loot is something that you get for Kelly. Seriously now? she's gonna kill me. But the space loot is whatchamacallit. You get five space loot. Okay, I'm back. So if you do exclamation point and space loot, then you're going to see how much. If you just joined, you have to have like 15 minutes of time. This way you can see how much space loot you have, but it's exclamation point space loot all in one. And the more and more space loot you get, no, I'm not eating frozen dinner. The more and more space loot you get, we'll have raffles, and you can use that space loot on raffles. And I almost put spoot instead of space loot. So you do that, exclamation point space loot, and Bill, if you do it, it may tell you 0 if you haven't been watching for at least 15 minutes. My space loot doesn't count because I can't get in any of the raffles. Neither can my brother Tommy or my business partner Paul Tosney. He can't get into them either because we're all, part of the stuff. So we can't get into that. If you're new here too, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See, you got 0 because you haven't had 15 minutes yet, but as soon as you hit 15 minutes, and it carries on from live stream to live stream. So if you watch 10 minutes here, 5 minutes on the next one, it just keeps adding up and adding up until you use the space loot on stuff like the raffles or anything else that we may do, like giveaways and all that other good stuff. So that's what the space loot is for. And then we have silly things like you'll see some of the guys putting an exclamation point and 8-ball and asking a question after it, and it'll give you a funny, what's your streaming schedule? My streaming schedule right now is going to be Wednesday nights, 6 o'clock till whenever we finish chatting. Usually probably 7:30, 8 o'clock. But it's going to be Wednesday nights. And Wednesday nights is always going to be the unboxings. Oh, God. He's going to duel Ken's model shop. Wednesday nights, Eastern Standard Time. So for you, it would be 5 o'clock. That's why I'm trying to go 5 to or 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. This way it gives people a chance to jump in on the other side of the world and the other coast. So hopefully, yeah, well, NY3D Creations, I would hope you're in New York. I'm in Staten Island, so that's, 6 o'clock for me is 6 o'clock for you. So 6 to 8 about on Wednesday nights, and Saturdays is building, working on stuff or doing a technique or something like that. You could see me mess it up, which is always fun. How did you get 16 when it's supposed to be fives? That's interesting. Oh, you know what? Usher, you were here when it was just ones, I bet you. So you got a couple ones in there. But the more you watch, the more it goes in. And like I said, Saturdays is usually, it's going to be Orange County, Montgomery, Stone's Throw from. You're up there. You're not that far. You're not that far away. I'm keeping my loot. That's all you got to do. Is you don't have to accept duels. Hey, Ron. Ron's coming in at the end of the stream again. But Saturdays I try to get on at 2 o'clock. This way it's in the middle of the day, and that can run hours if we want to. But when I do get back, it's throwing up this is all our social media. When I do get back from Florida, I'm doing a 48-hour pretty much death build of the Green Lantern. So I'm going to jump on Friday night around 5 or 6 o'clock, and I'm going to start building the Green Lantern until Sunday night until he's done. So we're going to be doing that too. Battlestar Galactica kit. That's a nice kit. Now, all the way back to when Eric, Star Trek modeler, asked probably about an hour ago what the books are. Book 1 is Building a Galaxy, and that is volume 1, and that's all the Rebel ships. We're doing a bunch of Rebel ships in there. Book 2 is Building a Galaxy, and that is going to be the Empire ships. But I do have a couple other books that I'm going to get in there. Definitely want to do Star Trek books. I have another secret book that I'm not even going to mention because I know if somebody hears it, they're going to steal my idea, and I'm not having my idea stolen. And we're going to jump around to military stuff and planes and tanks and all that other good stuff. So it should keep going and going and going. Your come home time is where are you located, Ron? Because I get home from work on Wednesday nights between 5 and 6. So Wednesday nights is jumping on at 6, and then we eat dinner. So I'm on the East Coast, so it's, it gets later for me. And then the weekends is usually Mountain Time. You're on the other side. So the later, I can't really go too much later than 6 o'clock on the weeknights because I get up at 4 a.m. to go to work. So I have to hit it around 6 o'clock on a Wednesday. And then Saturdays I'm going around 2 o'clock. And then that could drag out, so it gives time for people to jump in. But I always do the replays of stuff. Hey, Kenny, you got another viewer. My 8-year-old daughter heard you say Green Lantern and she wants to... awesome. That's going to be the second weekend of August. So she can watch then, and she'll check it out. And that... Thank you very much, Ken. I'll see you soon. I'm sure you're heading to... You got to get ready for work because I know you work the nights. But that show is going to be a long show, so you guys can rack up space loot then. I'm going to start the stream, like I said, 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock Saturday night. I'm going to hit the live stream, and then it's just going to live stream until the model kit is hopefully done on Sunday. And it will be like, if I have to take a break to go to sleep or something, the Wednesday night one has the unboxing. So this will be, once we're done here, it'll take YouTube a little bit, and it'll be back up, and you'll get to see the unboxing. But that live stream is going to go the whole 48 hours or whatever it is. So I'll put up stuff that I'm taking a break to go sleep, go eat, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't take down the live streams. I just put them up. I let YouTube put them up, and then I usually put them in the playlist of SciFiantasy live streams. So you can always go back and check those out. And Ron, also Friday night, maybe I will do Friday night a little later to give everybody a chance. Yeah, I wish I could nap in the afternoon. I get up at 4 and then take a nap when I get to work for a little while. But Friday night, we're going to be doing a giveaway for ultrasonic cleaners for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway here on the channel. So everybody stop by Friday night. The Solo Falcon kit, I haven't seen that one yet. It looks pretty cool, but we're all so used to what the Millennium Falcon looks like. You know, it's a little odd scene with the front cargo filled in, but I got to get that too, because that'll be in a book. That'll definitely be in a book. Add this model and jumping out of the chair to see this build. Well, this was just the unboxing. If you want, check out Boyd, Trekworks. He's actually building it right now. I'm waiting to see when he gets to the body portion, because tonight I'll give you a little spoiler. I found out my body portion does not fit right. The first one of these kits, there was warpage in the body and stuff like that. So it's a little interesting. It should be fun doing this one. But we've been running, the show's actually running for an hour and 44 minutes now. Plus the wife just ordered dinner, so that should be here in a little while. If you have any questions about anything, you can always grab me at hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification icon. And you can check out, you can check out the channel. You'll know when we come live and all that other stuff.
I'll be watching.
Who's going to be watching?
I'm going to be watching what they post.
About what?
Their models when they put that
Oh,
on
you want everybody to know? My mother-in-law wants everybody to know, and she does. If you're on Facebook and you post up on Hobby Link International and you see Elaine Rossborough, that's my mother-in-law. She's always checking out the builds and clicking stuff. So she's clicking the like or the heart or all that other good stuff. But there's the link above. Thank you very much, Eric. And I got to remind myself to make you a moderator because some stuff gets blocked and I could use the help. Yeah, check out Boyd's build up. He just started the build. I'm hoping to see what he does with the body. If he has an original kit like me or he has a second run, I don't know. But it'll be interesting putting that together. But that's pretty much it for the night. We rambled on pretty much a long time. Don't forget, yeah, the dome for the 1350 kit. See, I always get caught. You guys say something and I start talking again. But the dome that I liked better, like Boyd said, I liked the kit version, the plastic version, much better than the resin version. The resin on the bottom is not the greatest, and the kit version, the plastic version, is a lot nicer than that one. So Saturday I should be on, unless I'm house hunting. I'll let you know. I should be on 2 o'clock. I'm going to be doing more on the Frankenstein base, which you guys saw me doing last week with the plaster. I'll show you real quick. I was not happy with how it was coming out. So what I did was I'm going back to the pink foam, and you can see I'm cutting out individual blocks to go on this side. I don't know if you'll be able to see it that far, but I'm going to have to mate them up over here and make that look better. So I'm going to be doing the walls by cutting little individual blocks and putting it in and putting texture on them and all that good stuff. Don't mind this side. I was just goofing around with the Dremel to see how it would look in the plaster. Actually, before I go, I'll show you this. I'll just switch the screen over real quick because you can't see shit over there. Okay. Here's the pink foam. You can see I started adding texture to it. Started add some plaster in between. But that's when I'm going to be going to the stone. This is all going to be lined up in stone with the pink foam and then primed and painted and washed and all that other good stuff. So that'll be all down. Like I said, I'm matching them up to the size of these over here, and then I'll probably use Bondo or another putty in here, texture it this way. It looks like it's one stone coming all the way across over here. And I decided not to use the pink foam board to make a whole wall over here. It's actually easier to cut the blocks out. I'm going to make a little false wall here so I can run my wire down the base. Make the false wall here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the foam over here. Just cut out little individual sections. And actually I'm going to do the false wall back here too, because it makes it easier than putting up the big pink foam. So that's the plan for now on that. But we're going to be doing more work on this guy on Saturday. Will Frank be done? Thanks, Ken. Thank you, and thanks, Eric. I gotta scroll up because my screen's a little low. Frankenstein will be done before Halloween because I actually want to do the Headless Horseman. They cut you off after 8 hours? I'm going to have to look and see. If they do, then I'll do an 8-hour run or as much as I can, and then I'll jump back and forth. But I'm doing that whole build all live. We're going to be messing around with that. Hoping Frankenstein is done when I come back from, Florida, because I'm leaving next week, so it's definitely not going to be done. And I want to do the Headless Horseman or something like that, or I actually seen an older thing called Jack-o'-lantern. I forgot which company it was from. I got to look for it again. It may be out of production, but I want to do this guy. It's like a pumpkin head on a ghostly body holding a little lantern. That guy was cool. So I would like to do that guy. So that is it. I thank you guys for stopping by tonight, hanging out. Thank you for all the new subscriptions, and thank you very much to the people that donated tonight. That was awesome of you guys. If you see above the top, those are the people that hit donations. Like I said, donations aren't mandatory, but it was very nice of you guys to hit us up with the donations. That goes right into the funds for the site and the stream and all that other good stuff. YouTube will record up to 12 hours this live stream format and save it as a public video unless you choose otherwise to. Video manager schedule streams can be up to 8 hours long. So we'll have to break it up. Thank you very much. I'd love to see you here, and I'll message you on Facebook because I actually want to see if I could get your logo in the size that's kind of like green strawberry down there. This way I can add your logo to the stream. I'm looking for a 3D printed tree for that model. Which, oh, the Frankenstein model? Yes, I do know who you are, so I'll send you a PM and we'll get that all set up. This way I can get your logo on the stream and I can rant and rave about how cool your kits are, because they are mighty cool. I just got to save up some cash and get some. So that's it, guys. Thank you again for all the donations, all the subscriptions, and hanging out for this long. The Horseman, yeah, that would be cool. Seeing you got me again. I asked a question, and I'm trying to get out of here. But you guys have a great night, and Friday night I will post up a link. We're going to have the giveaway. It won't be a long stream unless we start yakking about like we are now. So I shall see you guys Friday night and then Saturday night for the build. I hope you all have a great night, and thank you so much for stopping by the stream. We will see you all soon. Go eat dinner, go hang out with your wives or kids or whatever, and stop looking at my ugly mug.